Hi, good morning. Welcome to my Reneementary. And yesterday I was working on some words on how to kind of explain it. And sisterhood. Women sisters kind of came up, but that's sort of awkward to say. So I really think it is a sisterhood and a brotherhood, because Dexter wants brotherhood added there. It's a sisterhood and how we're all connected in one way. Or we're all connected, I guess, in one way. Anyway, yesterday I was talking about our relationships and how we really need to, when we start to become in this awakened state, if you will, our this is what he's doing. How when we become in this awakened state, how we look at our relationships differently. And so yesterday I talked about a little bit about like our current reality versus our desired outcome, our desired expectations on how we want our life to be, and then like how do we make action steps to sound all businessy. But we have to make these steps in order to get to where we want to be. And so one of those things, one of those relationships that I think is really important to look at is how we honor the earth. And I know it sounds all granola-y and all crunchy and all good and, all of those things. But I think it really, really is important to not, we're not all called, Mother Teresa has some quote, we're not all called to do great things. We're called to do something, little steps. I don't know. I can never memorize anything. I'm the worst memorizer in the world. But the idea is that you don't have to change the world. You can do your own frigging little part, right? So figure out, for honoring the earth, figure out what your part is, and it doesn't have to be big. I do simple, silly little things. I shut lights out when we're not in the room. I don't run the air conditioner unless I absolutely have to, which makes my family go crazy, but it's something I feel strongly about. I take my bags to the grocery store, so I don't have 1,000 plastic bags, and I don't have 1,000 paper bags. Well, I use paper bags over and over again. I recycle. I'm huge on recycling. I'm huge on like buying in bulk, so I don't have to have all that packaging. Packaging is a pet peeve of mine. It just drives me crazy. So in my business, I make sure that my packaging is recycled. Almost all of my stuff is recycled or upcycled in some way or another, and I try the least that I can to buy things buy things for the business, which I buy them on Amazon. There, but that's easiest for me. So that's what I do for the environment. But I know other people do the earth. Oh, and I buy local, and I buy from my CSA, and I support my CSA. So there are tons and tons of things that are really easy to do, that are easy peasy to incorporate into your daily life on how you honor the earth. And establishing your relationship with the earth, because we only have one, so we need to take care of it. And that's all I can do as my part in taking care of the earth. And I'm sure I'll do more later. And as my life gets less, as my life gets less, I will be less of a consumer. I know that. But what it's also really, really important for me to do is make it so that my kids are realizing what they're consuming, so that they are really good little consumers too, and how they won't, you know, they'll buy, if they buy diapers for their kids rather than using cloth diapers, that they'll buy the compostable kind. I know that sounds crazy, but like just little things like that I did when my kids were little. Yeah, it was kind of a hassle to find the compostable diapers, and I only did it for my last kid because they weren't even available for the first three, but the first three wore cloth, and that's probably too much information. And someone will say, well, you know, cloth diapers, you use detergent and water to wash them, and you know, there's so many arguments, and I don't want to get into a pissing match. That's not what I want to do in this video. What I want to do is present the shared wisdom that we need to honor our earth, and we need to figure out our own relationship with the earth. And your relationship with the earth is your relationship with the earth, and I honor and respect that. And the only thing I ask for in return is that you would honor and respect mine, and maybe help me out along the way, because there are some things that I know I could be doing differently that I'm not aware of. So as we walk this shared wisdom, this awakened path, you know, we learn things along the way, and we need to be open to those. So that is it. Thank you for coming and watching today. Appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video.